Hey guys, George here. Okay, so I wanted to do an overview of this Amazon influencer side hustle that I've been talking about because I've been mentioning it on Instagram, I've been mentioning it on YouTube, and people want to know what's going on. In fact, we got a comment request here on YouTube, so thank you for the comment. I always appreciate an invitation to, share about my journey and share the things I'm working on. So I made a little presentation. This is actually my second take. I did one of these takes talking about this program where I just spoke it all out, but I wanted to actually organize it a little better. So let's go through what this Amazon influencer side hustle actually looks like. So it's actually very, very simple. You post very simple product review videos to Amazon. The videos appear on Amazon on the product listings, and you make money when people watch those videos and purchase the product. So this is kind of a big deal if you see it, because if you think about it, you can make a dirt simple video about the product. Hold up your phone to this mug, talk about the mug, share your experience with it, post it to Amazon. It's appearing on the product listing where customers are already thinking about purchasing that item, and you are just there on video sharing your opinion, showing what the product looks like, to help them make a decision. Okay, so if they watch your video and then buy the thing, you get a commission. Or if they watch your video and then go decide to buy another product instead because maybe they were comparing two products, you also get a commission. So one of my favorite parts about this business is you can just be honest. You don't have to do any gimmicks. You don't have to play any games. You can just be very authentic and share your opinion about products. And okay, if you do this at a large scale, think about it. Your videos they're spreading all over Amazon the more videos you do. So it's an opportunity to take a piece of that pie, which is pretty cool. So here's what it actually looks like on Amazon. When you're part of the Amazon Influencer Program, you get your storefront page. You've got all your videos here. So you've got your own dedicated page, and then each video is going out to the product listings themselves. And then just to give you an idea of how much you can earn, so I got into this program in August 2023, and this is just my Amazon commissions. There are ways to diversify this business and actually add income streams, which I'll touch on in a minute. But just from Amazon commissions, and I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen to you, but on my third month in the program, I made over $1,000 just from those simple product videos. And then as you can see, it's volatile, it's unpredictable. I didn't make $1,000 every month, but as you can see, this is pretty good money. This is the kind of money that can genuinely change your situation. Okay, so, and one more thing I want to say here is I did work very, very hard these first few months. This is actually when I hit the program the hardest. I put the most time and hours into creating videos, and I've now created 700 videos, but in that first few months, I did over 100 videos. I can't remember exactly, but I was like doing 10 videos per day. Okay, so this is possible. It's not guaranteed, but it is what it looked like for me. And then, okay, so if you want to do this side hustle, you could stop at that. You could just do these very simple product videos, post them to Amazon, and make that kind of money that I was showing you over time. Now, that's perfectly fine. But there are ways to diversify and scale this business if you want to grow it even more. And when I was hitting this business really hard, it was basically my only focus. I just felt called. I was like, I'm diving into this. Like, it's so cool. It became an obsession. So I went ahead and went for the diversification, which I'm going to tell you about right now. But before that, I just want to say, obviously, we don't know if this Amazon program is going to be here forever. Like, we just witnessed TikTok, which has TikTok Shop, is potentially being banned. So things can change. The universe is changing. Things are unpredictable. But I have this vision. I mean, what a cool side hustle this is. And I have this vision of, okay, I'm probably not going to be taking it this seriously for my entire life, but I've built something really cool. And now for the rest of my life, any product that I get, I can take a simple video and share my opinion and continue to build this affiliate income snowball. That's a vision I have. I genuinely think if this program doesn't go away, I will continue to share my honest opinion about the things I'm going to buy anyway, which I think is pretty darn cool. It's pretty darn income generating hobby to have, and it's, you know, it is kind of fun for me as well. But yeah, nothing is promised, but you know, it is a vision I have. How can you diversify? So something I've done is I've started a YouTube channel. So all the videos I make for Amazon, I also post on a separate YouTube channel. Now this actually opens up two new ways to make money. One is what's called off-site earnings. So this is when in that product video on YouTube, I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description. If people click that link and purchase, I get a commission. This does happen. I'm making over $100 a month from this, from the YouTube channel. And the reason why this happens is because YouTube is a search engine. People are searching for product reviews. That's one way. They might also just be suggested your video and end up deciding to buy the thing. So this does happen. Eventually, if you stick to the YouTube channel for long enough, you'll unlock the YouTube partner program and ad revenue as well. So 2 income streams there. Another one, which I have been hitting really hard lately, is working directly with sellers. So you could get free products sent to you and you can get paid to create videos on Amazon as well. So once you have about 100 videos up, it seems like that's the point where brands will start reaching out to you. You don't even have to do any cold outreach if you don't want to, and you're going to start getting paid to make videos, getting free products. That opens up product resale. I've been doing that on Facebook Marketplace, and it's been pretty fun to have all these random little interactions with people in New York City picking up products, and then I add a little bit of money that way. So here's an example of how much I've earned from these additional revenue streams in the past few months. Now, I want to say with these months that were over 2,000, that those do include some higher paying UGC deals. You know, the Amazon brand deals, they're pretty simple videos. They're not hugely high paying, but they're very quick to do, very easy, and they do pile up. So that's been pretty cool. And then I just started doing resale in the past few months, and I've been able to do over $200 to $300 just from resale. So, you know, you think about all this income coming together. If you stick with this business over time, if it's aligned for you like it has been for me, this creates a lot of breathing room, okay? So that's kind of the overview of how this works. Obviously, there's a lot of details to talk about. You might have questions. One of the most common questions I get is, how do I qualify? So there is a qualification process. First of all, to get into the program at all, you need to have an influencer account. So they don't clearly define what the criteria is. They just say we look at the number of followers you have in addition to other engagement metrics. Basically, this is a job application. They're giving you an opportunity to make money in this way, so they want creators. They want people who know how to make content. So they're looking if you have a social media account, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, which has a good amount of followers. Since we don't know what the exact metrics are, I can't tell you what you need. I would say at least 1,000 followers, 5K, and you're probably definitely more in the safe spot. But also important, I think, is the energy of, you know, posting like a creator, posting a lot, sharing stuff. You're getting good engagement. Your followers are liking, commenting, etc. So for many people interested in this program, this would be the first step. And what I think is really cool about this is that a lot of the people who have been curious about hearing what I'm doing with this Amazon side hustle, they also want to be creators anyway, but they're a little stuck. So I think it's kind of like devious that, okay, you want to learn this Amazon thing from me? Well, you have to be a creator first. And that's actually something I'm very passionate about teaching as well, which I'll talk about more in a second. when I talk about my little Creative Freedom Beta community, where I'm going to be teaching this side hustle as a part of it. Oh, I forgot to put a slide for this, but once you get approved into the program and you get your own storefront and all that, you have to post 3 product videos for a manual review that Amazon will check out and make sure you know what you're doing. And then you can go crazy and post 100 videos of everything you have in your house. A lot of people ask me how much work is it, can I make my bubble smaller? I don't know, it's fine. How much work is it? Like, are you just going to instantly start making money? No, you do have to work pretty hard. I mean, you saw my income jump up in just 3 months, but that was 3 months and I made a buck ton of videos. I don't know why I've been stopping myself from cursing lately. I made a lot of videos. It was hard work to get there. I'm continuing to work at it, but after I did that work, that initial upfront work, I could have stopped there and I still would have been making hundreds of dollars in passive revenue without doing a single thing. But if you do completely stop working, that money is going to slow down over time, because more people are joining. New influencers can create videos about products you've already made a video about. Maybe their video performs better and it knocks you out of the carousel. Things change over time. You kind of do have to keep putting work into it, but for me, it was a line to put the work in. I was like, this is cool. I'm going to do this. And it pays off if you treat it like a job in that way. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I could see it being like a low lift, lifelong kind of thing, as long as this program continues to exist. I don't know. I could see myself being like 65, still doing this, getting passive income. So that's the gist. And then I want to tell you about my new Creative Freedom Beta group. Now, so the motivation for this is that, first of all, creative freedom is my passion. That's becoming very, very clear to me. Achieving creative freedom online and offline. And after working on this business and growing an income from it, I've seen that this business has aided in my creative freedom because it's given me a little bit of a cushion, taken a little bit of the pressure off, as allowing me to dive into my passionate pursuits with less financial fear. I wish I could say I was able to just dive into my passions with financial uncertainty and just fully go for it anyway, but I'm working on my stuff still. I got a lot of inner work to do still. So this has really helped me. I also personally coach my friend to get approved into the program, get his first 3 videos submitted, and started showing him the ropes of how to scale and things like that. And he got to 100 a month pretty quickly in about 1 month of work with my support. So, and also I saw how him getting there, and I think I wrote this in the next slide. Yeah, him getting there, I saw that the same thing that happened to me happened to him. It got his gears going, got some money coming in, and I'm noticing how he's starting to open up and dive into his passions and purpose with more courage and less fear, which is exactly what happened to me. So I see this as a deeper, this is part of a much bigger mission for me, which is teaching this holistic vision of achieving creative freedom. It's just really interesting. Like, what God has given me is this program right now being my anchor, but ultimately it's part of something much bigger, this holistic vision of creative freedom. So I'm starting a beta community where I'm going to be teaching this side hustle. Like, if you want to do it, I'll be in there to help you. Okay. But here's what my bigger vision is. It's building a life of creative freedom online, spiritual growth, creative healing, authentic content creation, aligned entrepreneurship, side hustles, that would include this, coaching and community, right? So this holistic vision of building a life of creative freedom where you can be you and you have an aligned business and all that stuff. Why do I want to do this? It's the exact journey I'm on. It's the exact journey I'm on. I'm committed to it. I'm going to continue to learn and grow, and I want to teach everything along the way, and I want to have an aligned community. Okay, so if you specifically just want to learn the Amazon side hustle and this other stuff doesn't resonate with you at all, this is not going to be the right community for you. If that is you, if you're like, I want to dive deep into this side hustle and just think about that, I've got all this other stuff covered, I do have a recommendation for you. I'm actually part of a mastermind group with a phenomenally successful Amazon influencer. His name is Billy. He's an expert at brand deals, live selling, which is how he does his resale. He has 3,000 videos on his storefront. If you want information about that mastermind, please shoot me an email and I can talk about that with you. But if you're feeling like you may be an aligned member of my group, here's how it's going to look for now. Bi-weekly, and the times are subject to change while I'm getting input about everybody's schedules. Bi-weekly, we're going to host calls, group calls. One is going to be focused on this holistic view of creative freedom, and one is going to be focused on this side hustle specifically. Okay, so we'll dive into that for people who want to build that. This is a beta group. It's an experiment. I could see this stuff merging. I'm not really sure. We're going to see how it goes, but this is what the idea is for now. Stuff is already pouring out of me as I've created this community. So right now it's just the calls. That's where all the value is going to take place. But eventually I want to build out these courses. So I want to list out what you have to do to get to where I am with the Amazon Influencer Program. I want to talk about these things that I see as being key components to building a life of creative freedom, consuming less, creating more, inner work. These are the pieces that have jumped out at me for now. And the beta price is $9 per month. Your price locks in for life. It's basically like a reward for being an early member. So I'm doing 10 spots at this price. Right now there's 7 spots left. And I'm going to immediately, my intention is to raise the price to $27 a month after, because frankly, this is incredibly valuable information. I mean, you saw how much money I've made on this side hustle. That's just the one thing. But the information that I've been able to unlock through my journey it's so much bigger than just how much money I've made on this side hustle. So how much money I've made on the side hustle, it's all dependent on the creative freedom piece. I wouldn't have opened myself to doing this side hustle without the creative freedom piece, which comes from consuming less, creating more, doing inner work, addressing my bad habits, pushing through my fears and expressing myself. All of that had to be taken care of for this side hustle to exist for me. And now what I'm seeing is things are opening up even more and more and more. And I'm diving back into my coaching business and my community. And basically I want to take the right people with me. And I think, I even think 27 is too low of a price, but that's what I'm going to jump into after the $9 per month spots fill up. These numbers are subject to change. I might get into a fear hole and feel like 27 is too much and do 17. Same with the 9, I might, if nobody joins and it's chilling at 5 members and we're doing super well, I might just jump into 27 right there. But right now, this is what I'm thinking. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram, send me an email. Happy to answer your questions. Happy to send you the link if you're interested in joining. Again, right now, none of these courses here are done at all. All of this will be taught on calls with me in the group. They will be recorded as well. The times are subject to change. We could talk about scheduling. Please reach out if you have any questions. Yeah, hope I'll see some of you interested in joining this group, and I'll catch you around.